On today's show, part 3 of our 5-part basic mother sauce videos. Today we're going to do the Espagnole sauce, which is a roux right here, along with some beef stock and a bunch of other good things to kind of elevate those great flavors that we can have. And we're also going to cook our steak. Got the sous vide machine going back there, so we're gonna have us a nice Espagnole sauce. Gonna be topped on our steak, and we're gonna serve that with a few little fingerling potatoes. Hey, welcome to Gourmet Fishing. I'm your host, David Murray. Hey, everything we need is right here. Let's go ahead and get started on our 3rd basic mother sauce, the Espagnole sauce. Let's go ahead and get started on our Espagnole sauce. We've got everything we need and a little extra just in case. I tell you what, we're gonna move our steak right over here. We're gonna bring that, bring that up to room temperature. That's gonna help us cook that steak and bring it up to temperature over here in the sous vide cooker. So let's take a look. We've got right here, we've got our flour and our butter. That's going to be our roux. We got 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, and right here we've got a cup of warm chicken stock right there. We kind of want to have it warm when we add it to our roux. Then we've got right here, we've got an ounce of sherry, an ounce of red wine. We got some salt, pepper. We've got a little bit of cayenne pepper to kind of sort of kick our sauce up, and we've got some herbs over here, which is thyme and rosemary. So why don't I tell you what, let's go ahead and get rolling on our roux. I've got our pan up to about a medium heat. Come in here, I'm going to add our butter like so. Put this over here. And, for our, I'm going to turn that down a tad. Heck yeah, man. Shoot, man, look, it's bubbling good. For our steak, we've got some butter. And we're also going to use some of those herbs, salt, pepper, and garlic to get our steak underway. So, let's see here. We've got this moving. Now, I tell you what, that kind of looks perfect, nice and frothy. So we're going to come in here now. We're going to add our flour like so. Put you here, leave you here out the way. And now we're going to begin to create a brown roux, a light brown roux. Just like so. I'm going to turn this down a tad. So we want to slowly cook our roux, not quickly cook it because it'll burn and then we'll have to start all over again. So we're not going to do that. But we're going to come in here and just slowly cook this thing away just like so. And it's kind of sort of getting there. We probably got another 4, 5, 6 minutes of cooking over a medium low heat. Oh man, I tell you what, that's getting close. Look at that. That's a nice little, that's kind of a light brown. We're gonna get a little, probably another shade or 2 darker than what we've got right here. But I tell you what, it is coming along very, very well. All right, I tell you what, that looks pretty daggone good to me. Heck yeah, I think that's gonna be perfect. Now, I'm gonna turn that heat up just a tad. But we're gonna come in now right here with our warm stock, and we're going to add it in about 3 portions, maybe 1/3 of a cup of each. And we're going to incorporate that, and then we'll keep adding and adding. So anyway, so here we go. This is going to bubble up a little bit. So we got that right there, just like so. And this thing should gum up, boom, just like that. Almost looks like a caramel, doesn't it? No, not sure I want to put that on ice cream, but anywho. So we're going to come back in now. We're going to add our 2nd third. So now we've got 2/3 of our cup in here, and that's coming together nicely. Yes, sirree. Just like that. And now we're going to come in. We're going to add our remaining 1/3 of a cup, just like so. Oh yeah, check that thing out. Heck yeah. Now that is, oh yeah, that is looking good and smells pretty good too. So anyway, we're gonna let this cook down for probably another 5 minutes or so we can get some of that flour flavor out of it. So we're gonna get this thing going. We're gonna bring this up to a little bit of a boil, and then that will be as thick as our roux will make our liquid. All right, I tell you what, that is thickened up well. Again, we're still gonna let this cook down a little bit more, but I tell you what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead, and I know we're gonna need to add a little bit of salt. So just like that, just a little bit of salt, just to your own taste. Mix this up, and just like so. Now, because I'm trying to get that salt through there, because I'm gonna come in here, turn that down a little bit, give it a little bit of a taste. I think I'm gonna move this so it doesn't get too hot. And let's see what we got. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. But now we're gonna come in, we're gonna add ounce of sherry, just like so. Ounce of red wine. Oh yeah, that's gonna give it a nice deep flavor. Now, and in here, we're just gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper. I don't even know if I could really give you a measurement on that, but that's, again, that's a little bit, that's kind of on your own taste. Now I'm gonna get my whisk back out, combine all that in there, just like so. And then we're gonna come in and grab, excuse me, let's see, we're gonna grab a piece of thyme, and let's see, what piece? I think I'll grab this guy right there. Yes, sirree. So now we've got some fresh thyme. I'm gonna kind of just grab that and just kind of squeeze it up and kind of bruise that those leaves to begin to release, yes, their oils and their flavors. We're gonna come back now and we're gonna start to incorporate this into our sauce. Oh yeah, I tell you what, that thing is looking good. Again, we're gonna let that cook down a little bit, probably another 5 or 10 minutes, kind of, evaporate a little bit of that liquid out there to thicken it up just a tad. Now, we don't want to thicken up too much, but if we do, we have a little bit of sherry and a little bit of reserve beef stock, just in case we need to thin it out a tad. But right now, tell you what that thing is doing its magic and incorporating all those flavors of our wine, our sherry, and also our herbs. But I tell you what, while that is going on, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Let's go ahead and get our steak prepped and ready to be cooked under vacuum in our water bath. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and this is a little 6-ounce, this is a chuck eye steak, kind of a little inexpensive cut. I actually love these little things. They're I don't know, they're just delicious and just kind of sort of neat and good. But the recipe that we've got for you that you can download, I use a 10-12 ounce ribeye for this, and the recipe calls for cooking in the water bath for about an hour for that 10 to 12 ounce. This one right here, we're going to be cooking for about 35-40 minutes. And that's going to bring that internal temperature up to about 130 degrees, which is going to give us a nice rare cut of meat. But before we get there, we're going to need to season our steaks. We're going to come in here and just add some salt to it, just like so. Oop, a little bit more, just like that. And I'm going to come in with some pepper, do the exact same thing. Voila, just like that. Not too hard. Not too hard at all. Now right here we got some granulated garlic. Voila, just like that. Heck yeah. We're gonna get all those, whatever fell on the plate, we're gonna put on all sides of our steak. Move this out the way. How are we doing here? Where is our whisk? Kind of give this a little bit of a twirl. Oh yeah, that thing is coming together nicely. Heck yeah. So I'm gonna move that handle out of the way. Quick rinse of the hand, and now here we go. We've got ourselves a vacuum bag right here. So we're going to vacuum seal our steak along with a bunch of flavors. And what are those flavors going to be? Well, we're going to come in, we're going to add our steak just like so. Move you. We're going to come in here. I tell you what, give me, I don't know why I put those over there, out of my reach. So we can grab that. Heck yeah, we'll grab those two right there. And we're gonna come in, we're gonna add our rosemary right on top of our steak. We're gonna come in here with a tablespoon of butter. Check that out, just like that. Now we're gonna flip it do the same thing, but we're gonna come in here with our thyme, and I think I'm only gonna need, you know, heck, and we'll go ahead and add that since I grabbed it. Went through all that trouble to get it. Boom, just like that. Now, talking about a great little package of goodness, heck yeah. Now we're going to come in, well, hold on, make sure. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna come over here to the vacuum sealer, and we're going to seal away, just like this. Lock it and vac seal. Yes, just like that. Now it's actually sealing as we are spinning around trying to figure out what the heck to do next. But again, come in here, just make sure nothing's sticking. It shouldn't stick. Of course it's not gonna stick. I got a non-stick pan, but yeah, you know what I mean. So here we go. Oh man, it smells good though. Smell that sherry and that wine, and you get that rosemary is just very prominent in there, and that thyme just gives a little bit of delicious flavor there. Now, we do have one seal, just like that. I'm gonna seal it one more time. So just above the seal we made the first time, we're just going to seal it again. I always like to have a little bit of redundancy and protection of our precious cargo we've got right there. So let's see here. Oh yeah, that is perfect. So I mean, check that out. I mean, we've got our butter, our rosemary on one side, butter and thyme on the other, and we've got that nice and seasoned up. Now, next step, we're gonna come in, we're just gonna drop this in our preheated 130 degree water, just like that. Now, this is kind of a neat little doohickey because it's Bluetooth. I'm sure all of them are Bluetooth, you know, nowadays. But you know, we've got it set for 130 degrees. It just dropped a little bit because we put that cooler steak in there. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to set my time 40 minutes. And is it going to go? There it goes. Now it is set, and now we just have to wait. How about that? Man, you almost want to eat right now. But tell you what, good things will come to those who wait. So let's get back to our sauce and make sure everything is going good with it. Oh man, look at that. Oh yeah, tell you what, that thing is looking good. Look at nice consistency to our sauce. I'm gonna move you out the way and let's give it a little bit of a taste and see. Oh yeah, that's coating nicely. Check that out, heck yeah. So, what do we got here? It smells awesome. Okay. You know, I think I'm going to add a little bit of agave nectar. Not a lot, and you can use honey if you want. I kind of like a little bit of a sweet, savory sauce for myself. Again, this is all up to you. If you want to use it, that's fine. So I'm just going to come in here. I mean, I don't even know what my half a teaspoon. I'm not sure. So let's come back in here, give this a nice little combine with the whisk, and let's see what we got. Tell you what, it does look good now. Let's see what that did. That, for me, that helped out and made a huge difference. So, tell you what, I think we are done with our sauce. I tell you what, we're gonna let this sit here for a few minutes. Then I'm gonna strain it and put it in, again, my gravy boat sitting over there full of caramel candies, so we'll be using a measuring cup for our gravy boat. Oh, I tell you what, that's what our sauce look. Hey, I hear you. Steak's ready, y'all. But yeah, it is a little thick, but I tell you what, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. If you want to thin it out, you can, but I'm gonna leave this guy, heck yeah, just like that. And I tell you, I'm gonna put him right over there out the way, and we're gonna now, okay, I got you, man. Okay, so we're gonna turn you off. Okay, he is done and ready to go. Now there are a couple of things we need. Let's grab some scissors A couple of things we need to do before we can plate our steak and then top it with our sauce. But one thing, we got to take it out of the water bath. And by the way, that is a little warm. 132 degrees, believe it or not. So, tell you what, let's come in. We're going to grab some paper towels right over here. Grab a bathtub, let's say just something like this. And we're going to take it out of the bag, and we're going to just dry it off a little bit to get some of that liquid, some of the juices and the butter off. So I'm going to do this just like so. Got this guy right here. Now I'm going to come over here. Got my pan nice and warm. Yeah, it's on medium, so I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to add, I don't know, a couple teaspoons of oil, olive oil. Ooh, that's looking good and hot. So let's go ahead and get this thing out. So I'm going to come in and we're just going to cut this like so. Grab our steak, just like that. Now at this point, it doesn't look very appetizing, but we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that with our sear. So we're going to come in here just like this, get it a little, just a little dry. Then we're going to come in and we're going to give it a quick sear, just like that. And that's going to bring out all the caramelizations, the sugars that are in there, and give it that nice crust that we look for a nice pan-seared or grilled steak. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh man, I tell you what, let's see what we got going on underneath. What do we have here? Let's see here. Oh yeah, check that out, man. Look at that beautiful crust we got going on. That's exactly what we're looking for. That was about, it was less than a minute, about 45 seconds or so to get it just like that. Oh wow, check that out. All right, I tell you what, I think we are, oh yeah, I think we are done. Now what we're gonna need to do, grab a little plate, and we're gonna have to let our steak rest just a tad. Let that rest for about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, man, yum, yum. Oh man, it's delicious. It's time to plate. I tell you what, we've got a little plate over here, a little decoration on it. Check that out, man. Looks like I know what I'm doing. We took a little bit of our sauce, put it in a squeeze bottle, made a little decoration around it. But I tell you what, let's see here. We're gonna come. Oh man, yes sirree. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna drop this guy just like that. Okay, move you out the way just a tad. Oh wow, yes sirree. Oh man, God, I almost want to just drink that, but I'm not. I would if it was by myself. So I tell you what. Anyway, let's come in here, get some of our sauce, just like this. Oh man, just like that. Don't need a lot. Kind of just a little bit of a drizzle right in there. Oh man, check that out. Heck yeah. So what are we gonna do next? Tell you what, let's come in here with a little bit of, just a little rosemary to give it just a little definition of color. And I don't know. You know what? Let's come in here and we'll drop this guy maybe right there. I'm not sure. Just playing around. I think that's gonna be perfect right there. Off you go. But man, are you kidding me? How about that right there? There's our sous vide steak. We got it topped with our Espagnole sauce. We're serving that with some little small Greek potatoes. Wow, man, I cannot wait to get in and eat a little bit of that. Hey, go to the website, gourmetfishing.com. We've got all the recipes. Also, the recipe is down in the link below. Hey, right here. How about a 45-day dry age steak? That's good too. Oh, right here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please, it does help us out. The more subscribers, the better off we are. So I tell you what, until next time, God bless, and we'll see you soon.